Working with Mike Leigh for all these years, like 20 plus years, I don't really think it's changed very much from the very first day I set out with him. Not really that much. We still enjoy the same collaboration as we did from the very first day of the very first film I shot with him. He hasn't changed his modus operandi at all. Mike still makes films exactly the same way he's always done, and he always will, while he's still making films. And my approach to each film has always been the same. Of course, there is no script on his films. I go on trust, and they organically evolve as we shoot. But that's the way he makes films. But his vision is total, and obviously, I try and fulfill that for him, but I wouldn't say it's changed or evolved. I mean, we've changed certain things, like when I first met him, he hardly ever moved the camera at all. It was fixed, locked. Now we do move it quite a lot, and also we employ things like tracks and tracking, which he never did before I met him, really. And then also, a few years ago, we started to film digitally and started to shoot digitally on an Alexa, Arri Alexa. And we've never done a film since that it hasn't been on the Alexa. And I'm about to embark on another film with him, and I should imagine it will be the same. Sometimes directors I work with are more inclined to be with the actors, rehearsing with the actors. And I'm not talking about Mike Leigh here, but some directors are like getting the acting right, and they leave the mise en scène, the how we go about shooting it, to me, largely. That can be a very comfortable place to be, as long as it goes well, as long as the ideas that this collaboration is accepted like that in the marriage. But I like the input into how a scene is shot. I mean, there's an old Hollywood thing where nobody told the DP in the old days in Hollywood, before I was born. No one told the DP where to put the camera. That was like impossible. The DPs chose where to put the camera. They set the camera where they thought. I think there's something to be said for that. I like setting the camera. I have lots of ideas about how we should photograph it. Yeah, I think that's a collaborative thing, and it's a matter of exploring the working relationship with the director to see whether or not you're going to tread on that person's toes, or whether they're happy for you to take that role on.